Think about the moment just before sunrise. The world is still, the air is charged, and then, boom, light breaks forth, revealing everything that was hidden in the dark. That is the power of light. Light awakens, it transforms, it fuels us. And here on the Light Feeders podcast, we don't just chase the light, we feed from it. I'm Sam Adejo, your guide on this electrifying journey of wisdom, energy, and truth. Let's step into the light together. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Light Feeders podcast. Welcome back for our community members, our regulars. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are listening. It's my joy always to sit to record to share my light with you. I'm hoping that whatever brought it here, whatever brought you to tune in, will leave you with a blessing. I'm hoping that I'm able to share light with you as I record this episode. This is our first episode for this year, 2026, and I want to especially wish you Happy New Year, as this is our first time. I hope your 2026 is off to a great start, and I'm praying and wishing the best for you in this 2026. Today we are discussing a simple topic, but it's so profound. It's a profound topic. It's something that so many of us might have idea, might have experience that we'll speak on. I urge you to please connect with us, leave a comment. This will be shared on YouTube and Spotify probably. But wherever you are listening, please leave a comment as we continue this conversation and as we continue to share our light. In today's episode, we are discussing a topic, thought counts, keeping your dreams alive. We probably have come across that phrase being used in several spheres, the thought counts, especially as it relates to when someone gives or receives a small but meaningful gift. Most time people say it's the thought that counts. But in today's episode, we are discussing that phrase, the thought counts, as it relates to keeping our dreams alive, as it relates to focusing on our dreams and visions, even when we cannot take physical steps or actions to execute those dreams. I thank you so much for tuning in. I remain your host, Sam Adejo, and it's always my joy to share my light with you. Thank you so much. We live in a world where people are always speaking about taking actions, making moves, taking next steps, what is next, when, and all of those. And I understand that actions are crucial to manifesting our dreams, but we must not underestimate the power of thoughts, the power of imaginations, as it's in a different concept from actually executing the dreams. What do I mean by this? There are circumstances, there are situations, or there are times when we cannot take physical actions or we cannot physically execute our dreams and visions. In those times, the point I'm trying to make is in those situations, focusing on your thought alone, imagining and reimagining and reaffirming your dreams and vision in your mind is as powerful as executing the dreams physically. Yeah, that is the background I want to lay. That even if you are not able to take steps to make moves to execute your dreams, perhaps because of surrounding circumstances beyond your doing, but not letting those situations to in general stop you from dreaming, but to strategize and redirect those energies into focusing on your dreams in your mind is powerful. I hope I've not confused you, but in simple terms, keeping your dreams alive, your thought counts. Your thought counts even when you are not able to make steps or take steps to execute your plans. Focusing on your thought in your mind is as powerful as executing it itself. I'll leave it at that. I have some points I want us to discuss, and it's my joy to guide us through this discussion. Like I said, perhaps you have a better understanding of this topic. Please leave a comment, and you can also reach out to us where we can continue to discuss on this. Please reach out to us through your comments or with through our website, and we'll continue to have this discussion. The first point I want us to talk about is how the thoughts is the first step to manifestation, right? Every great achievement starts with a thought. From anything you can think of, the mastic to the greatest invention, maybe the Wright brothers who invented the plane or whatever recent innovations in recent times starts from the mind, starts with a thought. And that is how powerful that thought is. Perhaps those invention is a product of brooding on those thoughts for a very long time, but eventually executing them when the time is right. So the mind is powerful and imaginations are powerful. So keep your thoughts alive. Whatever that thought is that is on your mind or that keeps coming, just keep it alive. That's the first point to manifestation. The second point I want to discuss is the power of subconscious programming. You must understand that your mind is listening. Your mind listens to whatever you say to it. It listens to whatever you keep thinking about. And the mind has a way of identifying patterns to know what is important. When you continually feed your mind with thoughts about your dreams, about your visions, about your goals, the mind has a way of identifying and programming itself to understand that these things that keeps coming and coming, it's powerful. But with that is that the mind has the capacity to also create connections. As you continue to feed the mind, you see the mind expanding. The mind on its own is able to source for other elements that you need to manifest those dreams and vision. So keep feeding your mind. As you keep feeding your mind is able to program your thoughts in that line. Another point I want to discuss is that our thoughts influence our actions over time. And this is connected to the first point that I've made, that when you continue to feed your mind, it has a way of expanding on those thoughts. Because most time we are encouraged to always take actions, to always do, and it's okay. It kind of save us from the temptation of stagnation, right? But we also understand that just keeping your dreams alive in your mind creates a roadmap when you are not able to, even when you are not able to take steps. If you continue to feed your mind, like I said, you begin to expand, you begin to create structure for eventual execution. Your mind has a way of drawing that roadmap for you so that when the time is right, in a way, you are just moving head on because over time, your mind has created the structure for you. So as you continue to feed your mind with those thoughts, as you continue to feed your mind with those imaginations, they are not useless. Just keep doing that. Just keep focusing, keep vesting all your energies on those imaginations. And when the time is right, you see that the action is just straightforward because, over time, you have actually created a structure for it in your mind. Another point I want us to discuss is that mental energy is real energy. In the same way that negative emotions or negative thoughts is capable of messing with our mind or with our thoughts, it can actually mess your day up when you think about something that is not fulfilling, something that is not uh, something that does not is not positive. That is the same way that positive thoughts towards our dreams is capable of feeding us with that energy that we need for eventual execution. So when you feed your dreams, when you feed your aspiration with positive thoughts, some of those thoughts could be so wild, but just keep feeding them. When you continue to feed your thoughts and your imaginations and your dreams with those thoughts, it has a way of actually creating that energy that we need for the overall manifestation. The final point I want to discuss is the law of attraction, which is something that so many of us might have come across. Whatever you think of, you attract. Whatever you focus on expands. And I had mentioned that earlier. So as you think about a particular thing, your dreams, your vision, it attracts the elements that you need, those things that you need, the things that your mind focuses on, it attracts them. Is I believe that conceiving ideas and dreaming and imagination is not a useless act. It is the first point, and the more powerful your imagination, the more powerful your dreams are, regardless of the circumstances that of eventual execution. The more powerful your dreams are, the more ready you are when the time is right for execution. So this is my light that I'm sharing with you for this new year in this first episode. I had wanted to have this episode out close to end of 2025, especially as people begin to close the year and begin to check out what's worked, what didn't work as it relates to plans and dreams. But I think it's still relevant for this new year as we make new plans and strategize to understand that some of our dreams and visions are time bound. And I think Habakkuk 2, 3, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2, 3, and 4 say something to that point, that sometimes our visions are for an appointed time, right? And perhaps the appointed time for your own dream and vision is not yet here. But I want you to keep conceiving, to keep imagining, to keep creating the structure. Don't keep your mind blank about that dream. It might seem unrealistic, it might seem overwhelming. I want you to keep brooding on it. But this is also one thing I want you to do. According to that Habakkuk, I think verse 3, write it down. Next time that overwhelming vision comes to your mind, that dreams that look like, next time it comes to your mind, I want you to write it down. By writing it down is like taking the second step itself from the mind, so that when the time comes, like Habakkuk says, it might delay, but it will come eventually. So that when the time comes eventually, you have like a roadmap, you have like whatever it is that you need. I want you to keep dreaming. This is my light to you in this new year. To keep your thoughts alive, keep dreaming, keep imagining, keep conceiving ideas, even if you cannot do anything about it practically. Just keep dreaming, keep those ideas alive. When they come to your mind, don't just wave them off. Just keep feeding on them. Those dreams will bring positive energies to you. Just keep thinking about them. And I know eventually, even if it delays, it will not tarry. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's my joy to share this episode with you. Perhaps this is your first time. I thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and please share this message to your loved ones. If you have been blessed, leave a comment for us so that we continue this conversation as well. We also have a website. Our website is thelightfeeders.com. On that website, we also have publications and several episodes that we have recorded in the past where you can listen to. You can also read through those publications where we also try to share our light. And so many blessings have been blessed. We've received testimonies of people who visit our website and have been blessed by those write-ups. And also you can request to be on the podcast through the website. You can also leave us a comment on YouTube. We are able to have the technology to take in as many guests as possible. And I'm hoping that in this new year, the goal of this community to feed on each other's light will have greater manifestation. It is my dream that this platform, this podcast, will be an avenue where people feed on light, people receive the revelation and the knowledge that they need for their next steps, as people also bring their skills, their knowledge, and their wisdom to share with us. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to this episode. Please, like I said, subscribe and please share this message with you. God bless you. Have a blessed 2026. I'll see you again soon. Bye.